Hello, and welcome to the first demo in the DIST demo series. And this first demo is on the portal and tool presentation. This presentation is presented by ADB Abdurrahman, and it's going to be between 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so the first point of work is to access the DIST product platform from your browser, and this is the server. It's currently hosted within MTN Benin's network, and we access this page, and it presents us the different panels dashboards we can have access to the executive or senior management level. Currently, that's the targeted audience in these for now. So for the purpose of this presentation, we're going to use the managed services operation. So we get started. Oops, network connection lost. Okay, yes, we're back. So these dashboards basically are all about operations availability on key high-end prepaid systems like the SDP, CCN, Airtime, Air, ERS, Mobile Money, and SMSC. So for the purpose of these operations, we'll be dealing with the CCN real time. And if we've got more time, we will look into some of the other components. So here we go. Oh, ideally, I should have showed you something. Sorry. We should have been logged in. So I'm going to cancel this again and try that again. Okay, so the first time you're coming in is going to ask for a password, which we need to oblige to gain access. Now we are in. And by default, we are coming in. We've set the system to show you the last 24 hours. Pretty good, which is what I'm expecting. Off-peak period, we have low traffic, and at peak period it's going high, which is cool. Well, you probably would see this. It's still going to be updated. I guess it's saying partial data. We're going to have the full data soon. So while I'm still talking there, I would like to get this update every minute. Just before we also continue, the CCN counter data are generated by CCNs every 5 minutes, and they are sent near real time through the backend through a lot of data engineering and data science to the bot. We would have actually used a streaming approach, but these files are generated every 5 minutes, so it's pretty okay. We're about there, real time, near real time, actually. So basically, this dashboard is showing CCN data traffic, teleservice codes for data, for voice, and SMS, the basic ones. Also, we have in addition the SCAP V1 and SCAP V2 traffic, which we will be talking about soon. But let's talk about these first three dial-ins here. The data, the voice, and the SMS. And looking at this and comparing all three for good measure, I'm going to shrink this a little to get real, to try and compare. Yes, it gives you the flexibility to move around. Let me move this around a little bit. Okay. So we can see that the data usually almost maxing up to 16 million requests sometimes, and here we're getting up to 2 million max, 1.7, and here we're getting 300,000. Definitely we get more GPA data requests than voice and then SMS. Good stuff. And we can look at the CCN distribution for data, for voice, and SMS. And what we see here is that the number of requests coming in is almost the same. Right here is the same exact number of successful requests that was given. Good, nice one. Well, we could decide to look at each CCN. Enough monkey business. So looking at the SCAP V1 and SCAP V2, I see CCN 7 doesn't have traffic for SCAP V1. However, CCN 8 as well. No, well, hardly does it has a little traffic, no traffic as well. But let's check CCN 5. Voila, so we see it carries all SCAP V1 traffic as well as SCAP V2 traffic. We could also check for CCN 6. Voila, same traffic. And if you notice, we have all data for CCN 6. maybe I now want to check for CCN5, 6 or CCN6 to see, just for good measure. Fine. So I see. And I can see that these traffic is actually on CCN5. The Huawei SDP traffic from Nigeria is all going to just SDP5. CCN5, sorry. Let's confirm that again. Good. 6. Good. So it's only doing a pay me call. So we do know that from this, we definitely need to have CCN5 always up, so that we can have the integration and traffic to our SDPs. Also, we can say this product here hasn't been, the number of requests hasn't been going much. We can see the CRBT between in the early hours of the day, between 1 and 6 a.m. I guess, yeah, 6:30, high level of traffic, and we can zoom in further. And this is because the CRBT system is trying to make charging using the CCN through SCAP-v2 traffic, which was we were about 2-3 weeks ago. They were formerly on the SCAP-v1, but they moved on to SCAP-v2, and we can see the volume of traffic. Wow. Well, for good measure, I want to be able to see for the last. I want to see it for the last 3 weeks. So I will say about 3 weeks ago. Yes, so yes, okay. So last 3 weeks ago, actually it started about May 5th, fine, beautiful. Which is pretty good, seeing the same pattern. Oh, so these wasn't caught till like the 11th of May, the Conviva traffic. Pretty interesting. Okay, so let's see. Let's now go back to for the old CCN. Yes, we've got a little time to show the ERS top up, which is for another vendor. And yes, and we can see. Oh, wow, this is showing traffic for year to date, and it's pretty beyond. About 900,000 requests per, I don't know what is on the average right here. And we've seen a total of 128 million requests from year to date. Pretty impressive. But there was a spike in April. We can zoom in to see why. People were playing pranks. Let's see why. So people were making refills at night. Let's go back, zoom in further. There was an unusual spike here. It's about 7. Pretty impressive. Okay, so let's check let's go back to the old year to date. And we can see the traffic is being carried by TR01A and 01B. Okay, expressive. I'd like us to know, let's check for 5 years ago. I think we got data as far as that. Okay, so we don't have as far as that, but we got quite from 2015. Okay, so we got these data. Impressive. Oh, we can now see these guys were carrying traffic at a point. So I would like to see in 2015. Enough. I'm very interested in this time because we did the weeks. Okay, yes, this was what was expected. There was a changeover from the just for real estate. There was a change from these traffics, from these servers in November to these other servers to provide. Sorry about this. Yes, to test the data recovery plan for the system, and we can see it was successful. All the requests came in, and we can see the average was 600 and something thousand, which was fairly about the same thing. Now, coupled with the fact that in November it was getting towards there was a little increase, so it's pretty good. Shows the systems are performing at the optimal. Well, thank you very much. This is about all we can take right now on this. and hope to see you in the next demo. Bye.